Hi, Ann Ben. Hi, Sai. Hi, Anian.
Hello, teacher.
And how are you today?
Hello, teacher.
I'm good.
Good. I just want to see if okay, Anian.
Yes.
The teacher say you must learn now.
Yeah.
Teacher.
Okay. Okay, let's have a look. We're going to do some reading today. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, let's have Ann Ben.
Yes.
You
Read
can
the
read.
text. Yes. Having friends makes a life much more fun and exciting. How is it possible? Imagine you had a hard day. You eat here or meet your friend and tell him or her about your day. Your friend will understand how difficult a day have you must have had if he or she really cares about you. Af- After a talk with your friend, you will feel much better. However, what if you come home alone and find nobody to talk with?
Okay, you can
How
stop
about
there.
it?
Stop there, and Ben. Thai, you can read. How about?
How about if you want to play a computer game or see a movie with a friend but have no one to invite? You will become lonely and depressed. Scientific research has shown that your stress decreases and your happiness increases when you have someone to share things together with. Therefore, having friends will make your life much more enjoyable.
Good. Thai, did you get braces?
Yes, it's hard to talk English.
Okay, I can hear that. That's okay. Okay, let's have a look at that word. That word is depressed, not the preset, depressed. So we don't say that second E or the third E. We don't say that E. So it's not the preset, it's depressed. From the S, you go into the D sound, pressed. So we don't say that E, okay? It's a silent E.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look now. Now we're going to answer some questions. Anian, what is the text about?
Yes.
What is the text about? Now you must listen when they read and now tell me, what do you think the text is about? Is it about going to college? Is it about going to the movies? Or is it about having friends?
Having friends.
Having friends, okay. And Ben, do you agree? Is it about having friends?
Yes, I
Okay.
agree.
Good. What decreases when you have someone to share things with? Sai, what decreases? What does decrease mean? Who knows? Do you know, Sai?
Yes, I think it's happiness.
No, sweetie. Now listen carefully. What is the now let me show you this word. Hang on. This word, decrease. What does that word mean? Do you know? Decrease. What does decrease mean? And Ben, do you know that word? I can't hear.
No.
Okay. Decrease means it's getting less. Decrease means less. Increase means more. So you have increase, which is more. And then you have decrease, which is less. Okay, so they're asking here, what gets less when you have someone to share things with? Do you lose happiness because you got somebody to share things with? Your happiness doesn't go less because you've got friends. What becomes less when you have friends?
Stress.
I
I can see.
Number C, stress. Stress becomes less. Here it is. Stress decreases. So stress becomes less. You don't worry as much. Stress is if you are worried. Stress means you are worried. You are worried about things. So your stress becomes less when you have somebody to share things with. Okay, number 8. And Ben, number 8. According to the text, how does having friends affect our lives? When we have friends, how does that affect one's life?
think you can see that
Sorry, sweetie, say again.
D.
Yes, there it says, your life is so much more enjoyable. So your life becomes more enjoyable, fun. Okay, read the story about Angela and Christine, and then we're going to answer questions. Okay, so let's have Annie, and you can start reading.
Yes. Angela and Christine are
Christine,
best friends. Christine are best friends. They do things together every day. One day, Angela came to school with a new girl. Who is that girl, Angela? Greeting us. This is my cousin, Sonia. Her family moved to our town. She's going to study with us. Angela realized. I see. Hi, I'm Greeting. Welcome to school. Greeting say.
Christine
Do
said.
you want to? Greeting say. Do you want to get some ice cream after school? Christine asked. Sorry, but I have something to do with Sonia today. Answer
Angela
Oh,
answered Angela.
Angela. Whispered Angela. Oh, okay, says Christine. When maybe next time. Christine acted as if
Acted.
she were
Christine.
okay.
Christine acted.
Christine acted as if she were okay, but she wasn't.
Okay, after school,
school,
stop there. And Ben, you can read after school.
Yes,
school,
Tristram asked, sorry, but I have something to do
No,
with
sweetie,
Sonia.
no, sweetie, no. You must follow where we are reading, okay? You didn't follow. After school.
After school, she felt upset about what had happened. Angela has changed. We used to do things together, But since she has her cousin, she doesn't need me anymore, Tristan thought. Happy birthday, Tristan, said Angela and Tristan as she gave her a jewelry box the next day. I couldn't pick out a birthday present with you, so I brought Sonia and we found this together. Do you like it? Angela asked. I thought you didn't want to be our friends with me anymore, said Tristan, feeling good.
Feeling embarrassed.
Embarrassed. What? That's not true. You are my best friend. I love hanging out with you. Now let's go get some ice cream, Angela said.
Good. Okay. Let me put it onto 2 pages so we can see the questions and the text. Okay. Okay, who is Sonia? Thai, who is Sonia? I can't hear. You all need to unmute, okay?
Sonia is it is the Andrew cousin.
Okay, why did Sonia come to Angela's school? Anyen?
She became a student there.
Say again?
She became a student there.
She comes in with us. She wants to help and yes. So she's going to study with us now because they moved there. So she's going to become a student. Good. Okay. Why was Christine upset? And Ben, why was Christine upset?
Because in I think it's B.
She had to help her mom move their new home. We haven't said anything about that. If you listened to the story, we didn't say anything about anybody moving to a new house.
I see. C.
She thought she didn't want to be friends with her anymore.
C. Yeah.
Okay, Thai, what did Angela get for Christine?
I can be a jewelry box.
A jewelry box. There's jewelry. She got her a jewelry box. A jewelry box is where you put all your jewelry. Okay. Okay, let me just write here to end. And then unit 2. Okay, page 41. Okay. Okay, let's read about Kyle and answer the questions. His name is Kyle Dales. His occupation. Occupation is what is his job? His job is a sanitation worker. Sanitation workers make things, clean things. Job description, you collect and dispose of waste, recycle waste, and clean areas. Sai, what I think about my job. Can you read that one? What does he think about his job?
Oh, yes. It's a rewarding job. I am doing something to keep my community clean and healthy. I usually work in the early morning, so I can use my afternoon free time.
Really. Anian, what's Kyle's job?
Uh,
So this word means job. Occupation means job. So what's his job?
be
Yes, sanitation worker.
any tool worker.
What sentence, Anben, describes Kyle's job?
Is C.
He collects and disposes waste. Garbage. Garbage is waste. So occupation means a job. Waste is garbage, things that we throw away. Dispose means to, it's also to throw away, it's to dispose, to throw away. Waste is garbage. Recycle is to use again. You can, when you recycle, you use it again. Rewarding, it's a rewarding job. It makes you feel good. It's a reward. You get something out of it. So when you get something for doing a good job, so you're getting a good feeling. It's a rewarding job because I'm getting a good feeling by helping my environment. Rewarding is to get something for doing a good job. It can be a gift. It can be a feeling. It can be a friend. It can be time. It can be money. So a reward can be anything. It can be a hug, a kiss, a good feeling, money, a gift, toys, presents. So to reward somebody can be anything. You can reward with anything. You can reward with extra time for your assignment, or extra TV time, extra computer games time. No vegetables for 2 days. So a reward can be anything. Sai, what does Kyle think about his job?
I think it's letter C.
He's satisfied with his job. Satisfied means, what does satisfy mean? Who knows what satisfied means? If I'm satisfied, I am happy or sad?
Happy.
I'm happy with my job. Okay. Read this letter, the answer, question 4 and 5. Okay. Let's have Anian. You're going to start reading for us. Then I'll stop you and then Thai will carry on. Hi, I'm Lydia Young.
Yes. Hi, I'm Lydia Young from
Trinity
Trinity
Elementary
Elementary
School.
School. I write
Articles.
article for my school newspaper, and I'm planning to interview people with different jobs. I did survey and asked the students which job they are mostly interested in, and City Mayor made the top 10 ranking list.
Okay, so I can
I
read
know
here.
you.
I can read here. I know.
Yes. I know you are busy taking care of the city, but can you spend 3 minutes for an
30.
interview?
Not 3 minutes, 30 minutes.
30 minutes for an interview at City Hall? If not, I can send you an email with question, and you can just answer them and send them back to me. I hope to hear from you soon.
Sincerely, Lydia. And Ben, what's Mr. Coe's occupation?
It is mm, mm, C.
Okay, can you read it?
It I did various survey and asked the student
No, sweetie, read the answer. What is Mr. Coe's occupation? Read the answer, that's all.
C. Mayor.
Yes. City mayor. He's the city mayor.
Yes.
What does Lilia want to do, Anian?
She is letter C. Interview Mr. Cole for her school newspaper.
Yes, for an interview. There's the interview. She wants to interview him. Okay, E and C. Okay, now we will have and Ben read first.
Who are community helpers? They are people who live and work in the community. They have different jobs to help us and provide a better environment. For example, doctor, nurse, and paramedics have
For
parents get
example, doctors, nurses, and paramedics.
and paramedics.
Okay, let's read it
have,
again. Let's read again. For example,
For example, doctors, nurse, and
no, it's not a nurse. It's nurses.
nurses and paramedics
Paramedics. Paramedics.
have
Patients.
parents
Patients.
have pensions get better. Police officers and firefighters rescue people in the dangerous situations and keep the community safe. Utility workers, plumbers, and
Utility.
sanitation.
Utility workers.
Utility workers, plumbers, and sanitation workers have community clean and running smoothly.
Okay, you can stop there, Thai.
Yes. Kindergarten teachers, school teachers, and professors educate their students for the future. Volunteer workers also help the community. They do not get paid for their hard work, but they always search for people um, in need and help them in many different ways. Look around and find more community helpers on your own.
Good. What is true about community helpers, Anian? What is true about community helpers?
I think teacher.
Okay, let's have a look. They are people who live and work in a community. They have different jobs to help us and provide a better environment. They do not get paid for their work, but they always search for people in need to help them in many different ways. Look around and find more community help on your own. No, it's not B.
Or C.
It's C. They work together to make a better community. Here it says here, they provide a better environment. Provide is to give or to work. They work or they provide to make a better environment. And Ben, which group of people educates students?
C.
Yes, a professor.
Because the guidance teachers, school teacher, and professors educate their students for the future.
Yes, professors. There we go. Okay. Thai, what is not true about volunteers?
I think that it is they work to make a better better community. That is C.
Now it's really number 8. What is not true about volunteers?
I think not true is they work for money.
Yes, they don't work for money. So that one is true. Good. Okay, now we're going to read here and answer questions. Okay, Anian can read this one first. Joshua wanted.
Joshua wanted to play basketball with Jack on Saturday afternoon. He called Jack. Hi, Jack. This is Joshua. Do you want to play basketball with me now? I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm at the Riverdale
Riverdale
Center. Riverdale Community
Center.
Community Center. Jack replied.
Jack replied.
Joshua
Replied.
Jack replied.
No.
Replied.
No, it's not rely. Replied. It's a p sound. Replied.
Replied.
No. Replied.
Replied.
There we go.
Joshua became
Curious.
and asked, "What are you doing there?" "I'm helping my mom raise money for children in their hospital. I'm selling cookies." Jack explained. "What sounds interesting," Joshua replied. "Why don't you sell cookies with me?" asked Jack. "We are going to visit the children at the hospital later and play with them too." Joshua thought it was a good idea. Say, "Okay, I will be right there."
Okay, stop there.
Later.
Thai can read here later that day.
Yes. Later that day, Joshua and Jack sold all the cookies and the fund. What is they say?
The
That was
fundraiser. The fundraiser.
the fundraiser was successful. So how was the first time volunteering?
Just stop there. Your mouth is too close to your mic. It's against it and I can't hear your words. You need to have your mic away from your face, okay? So I can hear you clearly.
Oh, yes.
That's better. So how?
So how was the first time volunteering? Jack asked. It was so fun. Joshua answered. I didn't know I could do something to help others. Wait until you meet the children at the hospital, said Jack. They may be physically weaker than us, but it's so much fun playing with them.
Okay, and Ben?
Yes, Joshua and Jack visited the hospital
Visited
the hospital in the other volunteers at the fun.
There isn't a word in there. You need to read what you are seeing there. What's that word? What's this word, Anben?
With.
Yes. You're reading in. Hospital in other others. It's not in, it's with. You need to read what you see, okay? Let's try again. Joshua and Jack.
Joshua and Jack visited the hospital with the other volunteers at the fundraiser.
Fundraiser.
They did face painting and watched the music show with the children at the hospital.
No, you're reading too fast and I can't hear your words. Watched, it's not watch it. It's watched a magic show.
Watch
Right.
the magic show with
Right.
the children
No,
and
try again. They did.
they did face painting and watched the magic
No, it's
show
not
with
watch it. It's not watch it. It's watched.
Watch.
Watched.
They did face painting and watch the magic show with the children at the hospital. On the way home, Joshua thought to himself, today has been the best day ever. I never knew helping others could be this much fun.
Good. I actually had to do that. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, let's just do this one. Then I want to come back to these yellow words and make sure you understand them. Yeah. I will come back to those yellow words and make sure you understand them. Okay, let's make this bigger. What did Joshua originally want to do, Anian? What did he originally want to do?
Play basketball. B.
Play basketball. What was the fundraiser for, Thai?
I think the fundraiser for uh, children at the in a hospital.
Children in the hospital. Children in the hospital. What was Jack's job at the fundraiser, Anburn?
Yes, it is selling cookies.
He was selling cookies. And Ian, how did Joshua feel about helping others?
He